Hey guys, it's your boy Dagda here, and I'm just here to talk to you about this one video game I know is Art the Lad. It's a cool game for the Sony PlayStation system. It was the second RPG to ever come out for the console. It is one of the best strategy RPGs trilogies I've ever played. I'm just kind of like talking about this because I really want to have more people play this game, so I have more people to talk to about. Yeah, generally it's like a really fun game. The It is one of the first games to ever use tile-based battle animations, which is kind of rare for the genre back in those days. I think there's only like one or two games on the S that just kind of like hit each other. By the way, on that topic, why do like video game reviewers, when they're talking about like old consoles, so they call them like the Nintendo Entertainment System or the PlayStation Entertainment System? Just seems a little bit like, okay, of course I know that it was on that console. Like that's why I'm like looking up the game. They probably know what console it's from, dude. But or I don't know. But anyway, Art Light is a cool, fun game, and I would just say that it's generally got some cobwebs. It's aged a little bit, but in terms of sprite animations, though the kind of shading of them are a little bit weird, they are like fucking top notch. Like I would say that they're like as good as like modern stuff. Like some of the animations on stuff like the map screen or the save screen really give character to some of the characters who kind of get less vocal parts. I mean, all the characters in this game are very stylish and very unique in what they're flavored. Like the wizard, though he's just a wizard, he like just kind of, you got feeling from him that he had like more thought to him, and you can watch the development of the game on the Art the Lad collection disc, where you can actually see the people behind the game. And this is a kind of interesting game because it's a game that kind of like lasts and has fun with you. There's a lot of like developer humor that kind of sprout up as Easter eggs once you beat the entire game. For example, one time when I was getting onto like my ship, Kukuru would bitch slap one of the guys who was just like standing there and said like, "Isn't it kind of funny this guy doesn't animate?" And yeah, can tell this is a really working title at this point in the series. They were just starting the franchise and trying to like gauge how to make a game and how it would work out for the sequels. I kind of like how Suikoden is kind of like that for Suikoden 2. Well, just like Suikoden 1 and 2, this game has a save transfer system, which will really require you to want to max out your characters in this game before going into the second one. There's certain things that transfer over, like all of your items in this game, which some of them are quite doozies. So if you really want to start the series, you really want to start with this one, and you want to kind of 100% it. Though, fuck the arena. The arena is like, once you get to 1,000 wins or something like that, the developers just basically call you a loser. It then tells you to stop playing the game and maybe play the sequel or something like that. There's also little quizzes and stuff like that where like the developers just kind of like gloat about how their building's getting built, etc., etc. Things I really think are important is that there's a lot of missables in this game that you really want to pay attention to if you're actually going to go into the second one after this. You're going to need a guide. You're going to want a guide from as soon as you get past like the second plot island. Yeah, this is one of those games where you kind of like travel from like place to place and then do the plot, and then that's the game over. Though there is some side quests, and it's a very short game. I think you could probably complete it in about 10 hours if you were really rushing it. I'm pretty sure that you could probably speedrun this game probably in a day if you really wanted to. All I would really say is that the monsters, though they have kind of strange AI, they won't naturally attack you at any weak points. They just kind of, they will kind of flounder. Like some of them are more aggressive, and some of them are more cowardly, and some of them will just reproduce rapidly. which gives double XP. So like when you kill an enemy, you get more XP than hitting them. And so yeah, you just want them to split up so that you can just kill them. Fireballs will fuse together and stuff like that, which is kind of awesome. And that'll give them like higher levels that you can kill and get like, a lot of XP. The characters in this game are kind of blank slates. You kind of like impose yourself on them. There's like a cool guy. There's like the blank slate guy. There's the lady that you're supposed to kind of like. But I think like the ones that really stand out are like Poco and Tosh, and I think like the design team also agree with that, with having them in every single game since then. Generally, I feel this game is just kind of a stepping stone for getting into Art the Lad 2. Standalone is pretty decent. The music track is really great. It's got some jazzy tunes, especially the battle theme. But after hearing it for like the 100th time, it's not that good. The skill animations are kind of long. They're like 10 seconds a piece. So when you're trying to like, get through this game or level up or grind in a grindy game like this, they can kind of grind on you, if you know what I'm saying. But especially Poco's. But even though the animations are kind of long, Poco's are pretty fucking good because he like brings out an instrument and starts playing it like a bad mofo. There's no equipment in this game. There's no money in the game. The only real thing is a 4 accessory system where like you can get like 4 accessories that can give you like different effects. The real standouts are the ones that give you like 50% attack. Without them, grinding can be a little bit difficult. There is a 50 floor dungeon in the game. You're gonna want to get all the way down to the bottom of that one, dude. Especially if you're going to the second one, because Choco's down there. And not to spoil anything about Choco, but she is a really good character. And when you transfer her over to the second game, she becomes like a full character that you can get fairly early. I wouldn't say too early, but you kind of want to get her as soon as possible. Changara, yeah, it's totally useless. I love the character though. He's got little funny animations. I don't know if it's like a racist stereotype or something like that. I don't know if like, cause I don't know. He's got a little bit shifty for a man of color. Yeah, you would. Don't worry about leveling him up. His summons are pretty cool. You can play them as full characters in the second one. But it does take a fucking time to level them up because you gotta wait for the slowest character in your party to move and then summon a thing. And then your thing is probably under leveled for the content that you're trying to get through. And yeah, oh yikes, yo, yeah, it's a real doozy. I would really maybe skip Chungar, but that's up to you. I would say everything that you put into this game will transfer into the second one in a way that's I don't think I've seen in any other game. Every item you get in this game will come back in the second one, and all your progress and your characters will transfer over the second one. No, it doesn't make the game on easy mode. Art the Lad 2 is kind of hard, and monsters get up to 122. Or something like that. So max out your characters to 60, get Joko, get everything that you can get your fucking hands on. You just leave the arena missions. You don't need to do them. The bad guys are kind of like one-note villains. They do seem like their design's really creepy, and they're all like kind of bald men for some reason. But yeah, they're all kind of quirky in their own way. They all come back in the second one. I guess the real thing is this game is a cliffhanger game. It ends off in a cliffhanger, and it kind of sucks that this isn't like just a full game. But yeah, that's what you kind of get for like the drawing board alpha game. But yeah, I totally think you guys should all give it a try. It's certainly something that I keep coming back to, and I always promise myself I'm going to get through the entire trilogy, and I hope maybe me and you can get through it as a team. And I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you could give me a like, subscribe, or give me a little comment about something that I can do. I'll be leaving like kind of contact information for you guys to maybe like talk to me or hang out, or maybe even just comment. I really want to make more videos about games that are really overshadowed or not really played much, because we've got a lot of spare time on our hands with this lockdown. I don't really think it's going to end anytime soon. And yeah, I hope you guys all had a fun time. Ciao, ciao for now.